that is with you. I desire It is the answer now, and we can see love all the universe. So stand with me. I am.
We are live, yes indeed, here in sunny West Palm Beach. So happy to have you connected with all of us on our Sunday Fun Day. But it's not just any Sunday Fun Day. It's a day that we're getting ready to close out the summer. Phew, was that the fastest summer you ever had? Well, we are going to let some things fall off of us today. We're going to let go of things that are no longer serving us, and we are getting ready to reap the fruits of our labor. And for some of us, 2019 has been a bit laborious. Have you been working really hard at your spirituality and really feeling like you're not getting where you want to go? Well, today we're going to focus our intention, our attention, on what we want to create, and we are going to kick it up a notch, everyone, because we are getting ready to close out 2019. Before you know it, December 31st will be here, and we'll be preparing for 2020. So I thought, how do we, Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe, how do we get a jump on all of this? Well, I thought, there's so many things changing all around everyone. We are watching people get excited about life, and then we're watching other people struggle and not be where they want. So I thought to myself, I said, self, what's going on? Why are some people able to attract what they want and have things fall into place, and for others, it's like an uphill climb and seemingly nothing's changing, almost like standing still. And for some of you, I know I've talked to you online, we're feeling like we're going backwards. And I know today we have questions. I know today we want to set the best of intentions, the greatest space for everything we want to create at this tail end of 2019. And remember, time, it's an illusion. So if you're feeling frustrated, a little down, maybe things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like, I think we can all relate to that, then it's okay, because we don't have to catch up to a time on a calendar. We have to follow the energy, the vibe, and even follow the energy of the planets and what's going on, and kind of go with Mother Earth. Recently, we've had a lot kind of turning up in the tropics. The energy is a little dicey out there. The winds of change are upon us. And our thoughts, our prayers are with our friends in the Bahamas. The Bahamian people have really endured some devastation, and we send them love and healing. And those of you who can make donations, go to the local donation spots, go to a credible, reliable source and make a donation. Do something to assist them, because we know that if we were in that spot, we sure would love if someone assisted us. I know here in South Florida, we've had our share of hurricanes and some off moments in the energy of weather. So we understand the devastation, we understand the fear, we understand the buildup, and we understand that no matter how prepared you think you are, these things really have a way. Mother Nature can just knock us off our feet when we least expect it. So we send them much love and light. And for some of you, whether you live in South Florida or somewhere else in the world, You've had your own hurricane. Some things have gotten turned up, and you don't know what to do. Well, we are navigating that today, but I want you to make yourself a promise. Come a little closer. Make yourself a promise. Promise that tomorrow when you awaken, you're going to choose happiness. I know, maybe some things aren't where you want them to be, but it's a choice. Today I choose to be happy. Today I choose to see happiness in everything around me. And in those moments that I feel uncomfortable, I choose to think about something that made me happy, where I felt happy, so that that could be my central point of attraction. That could be the energy, the light that draws forth to you what you desire. And if what you desire is seemingly far away, focus on how happy you will feel when it is there, as if it has already happened. I know that might sound a little strange, because you may say, but Sarah, if I want to win $1 million and I don't know what it's like to win $1 million, and from my financial output, it's really looking like I'm nowhere near $1 million and I can't even keep up with the bills I have. How do you want me, Sarah Spiritual, to figure out how it feels to have $1 million? Think about the excitement you would feel if you won. And think about how great it would be to be financially free. And if you focus on the financial freedom, that feeling, things are going to line up for you to make the existence you have now be a little easier, to be a little more palatable, to be a little smoother. And then before you know it, money's streaming in. Yes, I said streaming. I said streaming in, and I'm saying from all sources, all walks of life, all different ways. You don't need to focus on how you're going to get it. You may say, Sarah, I only make X amount of dollars a week. How am I going to cover more bills or cover my expenses when I'm not making enough now? Well, the limitation is you're thinking it has to come from your paycheck. No, let's say that is not our only reality. We've been trained. We've been convinced. We've been fooled to think that a paycheck is the only way to get where we want to go. No, there are ways that money can flow to you. Do you know how many people I talk to who tell me they find money on the ground all the time? Maybe you have. And I know people who found more than just a penny or a dime or a nickel or a quarter. So what if? What if the universe is leaving $100 bills everywhere for you and you're just not looking? What if when you're standing in line at the gas station to pay for your gas, that feeling of I should buy a scratch off you ignore? How do you know? You don't know until you try. But don't just try because I said so. Try because you feel it. Try because you believe it's possible. You have to break that paradigm that makes you feel it's not possible for you. Let's look at the millionaires. Let's look at Lotto. Let's look at Mega Million or Powerball. Well, there's so many people playing. What are the odds? Well, someone has to win. So why can't you wrap your head around the feeling that it's you? Why can't you wrap your head around the feeling that it's you that gets that next promotion? That it's you that's buying a new house, not just listening to someone else's story of what they're accomplishing. Why can't you feel what it feels like for you to do what you want to do? It's all there before you. It is a mindset. And then reality sets in. I get it. Reality sets in and we just fall to our knees and like, oh Lord, what am I going to do? And I know some of you on the feed, you can relate to that, right? You understand what it feels like to be in that place. You've had that struggle. Well, what do you want? Do you want struggle or do you want success? Do you want to be the victim or do you want to be victorious? You are choosing. So put it in the feed for me. I am the victorious one. I am the successful one. I am, write it down. Let's have that conversation right here in the feed as we get ready to answer your questions. So Shirley, I just caught that in the feed. Shirley said she found $50. Well, that's amazing, Shirley. Thank you so much for sharing that. Shirley won money or found money here. What does it say here? She found money. We have people who say, yes, I'm financially free. So Champa Chamel says, I'm financially free. Everything's working out for you. That's an old Esther Hicks Abraham statement. Everything's always working out for me. Can you adopt that to your vocabulary, that phrase? Can you begin to say, everything's always working out for me? This is the day, this is the way things are going to be for me today. I'm not going to lose myself in anything other than the feeling of how good it feels to be successful. And focus on what it is you desire. You know, we spend so much time focusing on what we don't like and what doesn't work for us and what we don't like about a person or how uncomfortable we feel or what's not working. Because we spend a whole lot of time complaining. We've all done it, myself included. We just blah, go off in the mouth, blah, off we go, chitty chitty, round round, chat chat, telling everybody what's not working. Have to learn to zip it, first of all. More people talking about it's going to make it happen more. And yes, I understand. As humans, we feel the need to talk about it. But I've learned not to talk about too many things. Because as I talk about it, I know the power of my tongue. I don't know if you've caught the power of your tongue, but it has the power to build up or the power to destroy, and I'm thinking I'm going to build. I'm going to build with my words. I'm going to build with my feelings. I'm going to create with my thoughts and my energy. I am not going to lose myself in the story that isn't serving me anymore, even if I don't know what the next story is. I just know the feeling of what it feels like for the next story to unfold. I have a vision. Do you have a vision? What's your vision? I know there's a saying, God laughs at he who makes plans. But we can have vision because we are collaborating with the universe. But as humans, we're trained to plan it out. Oh, I don't want to get to this until I have this, and I think this step comes first, and first I want to finish my career, then I'll think about having a child. And we plan all these things instead of saying, this is the fulfilled life I want, and I'm excited to have the following, and I'm open and receptive, and let the universe help you line it up. Sometimes we get so myopic in how we live our life and the tasks that we think are necessary to do for our end result that we miss the whole scenery along the way. We run around like a horse with blinders on. Just focus straight ahead. But you're missing everything. Now to the horse who's trying to win the race, and life is not a race, everyone, but to the horse, he can't get distracted. It's really important the horse stays focused on that end result. But for us, we're here to enjoy, to savor, to experience everything that is fabulous in this world. Every feeling, every scent, every taste, every touch, every experience, every interaction, all the love the universe has for us, all around us, it's there for you. But I know you got a goal and you're going. The only thing you notice are the things that aren't lining up to what you want to get to. But what if, along the way of restructuring an obstacle, you discover another wonderful aspect of life, or another wonderful part that you want to incorporate in your desired outcome? There are no mistakes in this world. Everything, every single thing that you have in your life is lining up perfectly for you. So how ready are you? Are you ready to be excited about life? Are you ready to receive the answers that Spirit and I have for you, collectively and individually? Are you ready to receive the guidance and put it to action? And are you ready to stop asking the same questions week after week? Are you ready to give it up? Are you ready to learn and layer with questions that are going to uncover different aspects of your life? Or are we still going to wonder if that guy is going to call us when he's given you every indication that he's not coming back? Or are you still going to complain and want to know if your work environment's going to change when in your heart you're asking a question you already know the answer to? It's not changing. So the only thing that can change is what? You. Or how you interpret what's happening. Maybe you're not ready to leave for whatever reason. So how can you interpret what's happening around you in a different way? Oh, we are going to level this up this end of the year. We are not going to be down in the dumps while we're navigating life and feel like we've got bricks on us. We are going to end this year on a high note. I don't care how you came in. I don't care what your May was like, what your June was like. I don't care how shook up you were in August. I know we're getting ready to dive into October, and I want you to want everything for you because you deserve to have it all. And you believe in you, and you believe that there's guidance and that there's nothing happening that's really as out of your control as you think it is. I know we give our power away way too easily. No one, and nothing can do unto you that which you do not allow. Oh yeah, but my boss is doing this, and my boyfriend and my family. I understand. We've all been there. But let's see if there's something we cannot change at this moment. Let's try today to experience it in a different way so that it can become a little easier for you. So in the ease of the experience, in the understanding, in the deeper leveling of the experience, you can have the quiet time, the stillness, the inner peace to get the inspiration as to what to do next. I mean, I always have inspiration for you. You know that's why we tune in on Sunday Fun Day. You know that's why we tune in on a Wednesday. But I want you to have your own inspiration. I want you to have the light bulb moment, the aha moment. This is, I got it. I can't wait to tell Sarah Spiritual and the Vibe Tribe and everyone on Sunday Fun Day that I got an idea, and I just want to double check it with Spirit. My words, my inspiration, my answers that Spirit gives me are to confirm what you have a feeling about. It's not to impress you. It's to confirm that you have a power, that you have a gift, and that you're not tied to any one thing, not any one person, not any one experience, and that at any minute at all, you can say, hashtag I'm done, I'm doing something new. How many of you want to say, hashtag I'm up for something new? Let's do something new. Tell me something good. Come on, let's do something new. Let's open up our energy for something new, even if it's going a different way to work. Start small. I know we are creatures of habit. Really, really hard to break those habits. Change your routine. Go to bed a little earlier. Get up a little earlier. Go to the gym. Do something different for yourself. And then things around you will begin to change. That I can promise you. But if you keep doing what you keep doing and keep expecting something different, then I guess we're all a little cuckoo. Because that's not happening. Not at all. So come on, everyone. Let's jump on board. And as you ask your question, and I know there's questions in the feed, but I want you to really look at your question and really say, is this the question I really want to ask? Will this put me on the path of concluding my 2019 at the highest possible frequency, concluding my 2019 that much closer or maybe totally within my desired outcome? Ask those questions. Let's not lose ourselves in what he said, she said, they said, what's going on. And Melanie J. Long, yes, you're writing a book. Start writing. Write. I keep seeing that in the corner of my eye. Book, book, book. Write a book. Write something. Express yourself. Everyone has a story to tell. Probably almost everyone in the feed, if they were disciplined enough and allowed the universe to work through them, you would have something so valuable to share, so important to yourself and others around you. You would have some message. You all have messages, each one of you. who's with us today, each one of you who's chosen to be on this planet, you came as part of the collective human consciousness. You came as a part of a master plan. I promise you, there are no mistakes. Everything is happening exactly as it should. And what you don't like about what's happening, change it. Change the outcome. Change the methodology. Change something. Give yourself permission to have a new way. Give yourself permission to no longer be at the effect of someone else. You've got that power. You've got that choice. You can do it. I'm so excited to give you messages today. And if you're just joining us, just popping into the feed, I am SarahSpiritual. I'm really glad you're connecting with us. If you want to learn more about me and the work I do, then please go to SarahSpiritual.com. Then you can see all the products that I create, the classes that we teach. And for those of you who want to know a little bit more about spiritual protection, anyone in the feed want to know about spiritual protection? Raise your hand. Anyone want to know how to clear your energy? Raise your hand. Anyone want to know how to clear your personal space? What about that workplace? You want to know how to clear that place? We are going to be teaching a class on Thursday. It is available online. The cost is only $19. Can you imagine 2 hours of ways that you can clear your energy, clear your personal space, clear your life, spiritually cleanse and protect yourself, and build a relationship with Archangel Michael? Archangel Michael is the angel of protection. We're going to teach you how to build that bridge of communication and how to utilize his energy to assist you in clearing and shifting energy and protecting yourself and your family, your city, your town, your community, the world. We're going to teach you that. I would so love if you join us 7:15 Eastern Standard Time for the class to begin at 7:30, and you'll watch it live. Not here on Facebook. You got to go to my website to get that information. But I would love to see you in the class. I think we're going to have a really good time. And since it is the week of angels, and it is Archangel Michael and all the archangels' anniversary time, the celebration at the end of September, September 29th, we're going to have a ceremony right in the class. Do you want to build a relationship with the archangels? Then join me on Thursday night. Come on, let's have a party. I'd love to see so many of you here. Join us there so that I know that we are doing everything that we can as humans to shift our consciousness, shift the energy, and claim the power that is you and how you can use it. You can wield your energy and your power just like Archangel Michael yields his sword. You have the power within you. And I know you got a lot of questions. So I guess we got to pop on over to Helena. Helena, how's everything doing in the feed? What's going on?
I'm gathering everybody's questions. I think I got some good questions lined up, trying to make sure everybody's got a topic or some kind of specific thing they need some help with.
We'd love to have topics, something specific. Well, as you're gathering the questions, I'm going to go to our general read because it's a powerful, powerful time. Oh my goodness, it is. Are you ready? I think we're going to lay some cards down. I've got my goddess cards, and they are going to help channel a message for all of you. So we're going to spread those out here. Then, oh, these cards are so beautiful, Helena. These cards that
Which ones?
These beautiful purple ones, and they are
the Daily Angel.
The Daily Angel cards, yes. So we've got our Daily Angel cards, our Goddess cards, and then we also have my favorite cards. Raindrops on roses and whiskers and kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Sorry, I thought I was back on my Broadway show tunes.
We still gotta play
And
the
some of
Broadway
my
day.
favorite things would be my heart-shaped cards. I love these cards. These are our love cards. Who wants love? Put it in the feed.
Love. I'll take some love.
Helena,
What?
I can't even tell you what I know.
Yes, you can.
No, you have to come for a reading.
I can handle the truth.
You are long overdue for a reading, Missy.
Yeah, my last reading was a regression actually with you.
A past life regression. How was your
Yeah.
past life regression with me?
That was actually pretty awesome. I still remember it and have a lot of flashbacks to it while I'm still figuring things out from it.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
How many of you have had past life regression? How many of you had a past life regression with SarahSpiritual? I don't know. But we love going back and seeing what we need to learn from the past life. But rest assured, this life is about creating in the moment of now. Sometimes we need to go back and take a look and see what a hindrance may be from a past life. But often, most of the hindrances to our progression are somewhere down deep in our early formative years as a child. And that doesn't mean everyone's parents were bad or we need to be on a daytime talk show talking about everybody. We don't need to call Dr. Phil, but sometimes we need to make some adjustments. Are we ready? I am going to pick our goddess cards. I am grabbing 1, 2, 3, 4 goddess cards. So we've got 4 goddess cards that we're going to put out. We've got our daily messages with our angels. I am grabbing 3 of those. And then we're going to grab our love cards. And my spirit guides are telling me that we have to keep the love cards handy. I think a lot of people have some love questions here.
I have seen some love questions.
And I'm going to pull 1. Ooh, I'm going to pull 2. And I'm going to pull 3 love cards. I love these cards. And it's so interesting to have this connection with all of you because I've seen so many of you grow, shift, and change. You know, Helena, we've been doing our Sunday Fun Day for over a year now.
Yeah, it's like it's been a while now.
Yeah, time is flying.
It feels like we just started.
It does. It does. So we welcome you. And we've been doing the radio show, 203 live shows. 503. What am I saying? 204. 503 live shows on our radio station. So
Forgot
we're
about
really
a few.
glad. What happened?
You forgot about a few.
I forgot just about 300 of them. Okay, so we have our cards. We're laying it out for the collective. And I'm going to tell you that I feel a lot of people are going through major changes. My spirit guides have been telling me that there's been a lot of, I'm going to say suffering. And I don't like to see people suffer, but I know a lot of people are going through some internal suffering, finding difficulty releasing things. And it's been a bit of a challenge for many of you. So it's time for everyone to let go of that which you cannot change. Just let it go. Release it. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. It's time. When you carry a grudge, when you have hurt and pain, when you focus on disappointment, the only person it eats away at is you. It robs you of your joy. And I've seen so many people going through so many disappointments in the past 18 months. I view it as a clearing. Many of you have been clearing out a lot of old energies, old experiences, and it has manifested in some illnesses as well. So for those of you who are enduring an illness, a disease in the body, remember the body has the power to heal. Work with the emotional body a bit. Do that shadow work they talk about. Talk to your inner self. Make that change, because that change is going to make all the difference, and make all the difference in how quickly you heal as well. We are going to the cards, and the first cards that I want to talk about are our daily messages from the angels, because we have pulled the most magnificent messages for all of you here. Ask. Ask for the help. Ask for the energy in any situation to be shifted and changed. And this is so in line with what we were talking about on Wednesday night on the radio show. Ask and it is given. In the asking, the minute you ask the question, the angels, the guides, they are coming to assist you in any circumstance, any situation, and to bring forth exactly what you desire. The disconnect comes when you don't believe it's happening, or it's not happening quickly enough for you, and then you lose hope. Faith and fear ask the same things of you: to believe in something that you cannot see. So what do you choose to believe in? Would you rather believe in the fear of the unknown, the fear of an outcome that is dissatisfactory to you? Or would you rather have the faith that everything is going to work out and something even greater than you could ever imagine is coming your way? I do hope you give that some thought and consideration. When we sat with Theo, the 12 archangels, this past weekend, Theo said, faith and fear ask the same of you: to believe in something that you cannot see. And the next is ground yourself. So many of you are running around all scattered, running around out of sorts. The changes in the energy are making you off balance, out of balance. Other people are hooking into you. You're feeling that out of sorts kind of feeling. Well, ground yourself. When was the last time you hugged a tree? Hug a tree. Go give it a great big hug. Got any tree huggers in the feed? Time to hug a tree. And the best way to hug a tree, besides hug it and say I love you, is to take your left palm and your right palm and place it on the trunk of the tree. And to firmly plant your feet on the ground, right as close to the tree trunk as possible, with your feet nestled on the roots. And then, as you have your feet on the ground, feel the energy from the roots coming up your left leg, up your right leg, meeting at the base of your spine, and filling and fueling you with the energy of the tree, going up your spine and filling your entire body from head to toe. And then, as you're with your tree, grounding yourself, take a nice deep breath. Breathe in all the tree's energy. And then lift up your left hand and place it back on the tree trunk. Lift up your right hand, place it back on the tree trunk. And then take a nice deep breath. And then blow out. And push out everything that is concerning you. Every fear, everything that concerns you, worries you, creates angst, anxiety, anything you wish to release. Do that 3 times. But I will tell you, you might want to still hold on to the tree when you're done, because do you know what will happen? You might get a little dizzy. Let's ground ourselves. And so appropriately, we started out this wonderful session with all of us with the law of attraction. And here's the law of attraction. Each thought, everything that you think and you do, you are drawing forth unto you. Watch your thoughts, watch your words, watch your actions. They are creating everything around you and bringing to you exactly what you're focusing your attention on. I know some of you say, well, Sarah, I'm focusing my attention on something and it's not here yet. It hasn't manifested in the physical. I can assure you it's right there in the energetic flow. Just reach up, grab it, and see it in your hand, and then before you know it, it'll be materialized. Be it a person, a place, or thing, it'll be right there for you. And then we have our wonderful goddess cards. I see abundance. We are meant to be stepping into some abundant times if you've done your spiritual work. Are you ready to do your work? Have you been doing your work? Because if you're clearing out your limited beliefs and you are in a place of freedom and you're not feeling restricted and trapped, then the arms are open and we can receive the abundance that the goddess cards tell us are coming for us. So we can focus on creating that great abundance. And then we have the wonderful goddess Vesta. And the goddess Vesta, she says, your household, your situation at home is getting ready to change. So let's change that household. Let's change that energy. Let's focus how we want our home to be. Our home is our sanctuary. Our home is our peace. Let's create that energy, all of us together, in our homes and bring forth to everyone all that we desire in the home life filled with love, peace, and connection. And then the goddess Irene. The goddess Irene says, I bring you peace. How many of you are not at peace within self? How many of you have a disruption in the core of your being, in your solar plex? How many of you are not sleeping at night? Let's ask the goddess Irene to connect with you and to fill you with inner peace and love, and to restore your tranquility as if you are still in the spirit realm in all the energy of love. And then, so appropriate for everyone that we have here today, we have Kuan Yin of compassion. Compassion is the energy that bridges the gap between people. Compassion allows you to see how it is to be someone else without having a sorry, pitiful feeling for them. I have compassion for where they are. I understand. I'm compassionate of others, and I do not know what it is to walk in another's shoes, but I can be compassionate and hold that energy. So Kuan Yin is there, opening up the energy of compassion for all of you. So if you need compassion and energy of support and love, call upon Kuan Yin. She is here. And now we have our 3 love cards. Are you so excited for your love cards? I know I am. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait. Wait. Don't rush into anything. Allow nature to take its course. So this beautiful love card, and I want to show you the beautiful picture of this love card. It says, wait. Things are worth nurturing and tending to, and allowing them to grow and blossom in their own time. True love is never forced or orchestrated. It just simply unfolds to its magnificence, its beauty, its connection, its commitment, its sensuality. That is the unfolding of love. So sometimes in life, things are worth waiting for. And for those of you who are looking, waiting for your partner, going, where are they? Everyone tells me they're coming, but heck, they're not here yet. Wait. And in the waiting, I know some of you tell me, Sarah, I've been waiting for years. But you're getting ready and they're getting ready. And you don't want that perfect partner, that wonderful union person to get here 1 second sooner than they're meant to, because it won't align the best possible way. It'll create a bit of a struggle. Love will come. I'm so excited for all of you. I see love. And then we have this beautiful card. Beware of what you're projecting. The qualities you admire in another are qualities you both possess. So what you want in another partner, it is so important that you are that to the partner. So while you're waiting, focus on all the qualities, make a list of all the wonderful things you are, and project that energy and really step into the shoes, step into the role of being that kind, loving, compassionate, energetic, fun, caring partner. Really do that for yourself. Be the love of your own life, because if you are the love of your own life, you can love another even greater than that. Be open. This card tells me that we all have things that we are projecting out. And if we're looking at who's coming, you go, oh my God, I attracted another one. How did that happen? That tells me that something within is not quite lining up within you, and you need to go back and love you a little more so we can up-level the partnership. We're not here to pick up stray cats and dogs. We want a life partner. How many of you want a life partner? Let's say I want a life partner. I want a vibrational match. And then, oh my goodness, I love this card. This card, I think we got a lot of love we're falling into. We're going to fall into fall and fall in love at the end of 2019. I know we're going to have such great news about love in the months to come, because romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. This is our romance card, Cupid's arrow strikes. And look at the beauty of the couple here. And note, they are connected in their third eye in this picture. I'll hold it up a little closer. I don't know, Helene, if you can zoom in a bit. Oh, she's like, I will zoom in, Sarah. They're connecting. I see that. They're connecting right in their third eye. Right in that vision. How beautiful is that? Perfect. So how's everyone doing? I think we've got some great news in the general read here. I think everyone's doing spectacularly. And now everyone's like, what about me, Sarah Spiritual? What about me? What about me? Well, we're going to start answering some questions. Do you have a burning question for me? Is there something that you're just dying to know? Me too. I'm just dying to give some answers. I'm so excited to be here. We missed you last Sunday. We were with Sheila Gillette and Marcus Gillette and Theo here at the center. We had a private event. Kept me busy all day. Kept Helena busy all day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still busy.
We're still busy. We have so much work after that. But we love what we do. If Helena and I could spend every day with all of you and not have to do anything else, are you in for that?
I would do that.
We would do that.
I think that
We
would
would
be
do that.
acceptable.
We need a bus driver because we're manifesting a bus with the big Sarah Spiritual logo, but we need a bus driver. I don't think I'd be very good at driving a bus. Does anybody want to drive our bus? We need a bus driver.
My brother paints things like that, so we already got the person who can put the
Okay,
logo
now
on
we
the
just
bus.
need to buy the bus or the
He might know where to get one.
or the
too.
RV or something. we need transportation
Yes.
because then we can come to a city near you. Otherwise, I'm pulling up in a Mustang. It's not a bad gig, but I don't know. I just think a bus would be better because then we can have bus parties. Who wants to have a Sarah Spiritual bus party? We should do that. Let's
Ooh,
rent a
bus
bus here in
party.
South Florida and give messages on a bus and go everywhere. Who's in for that? Let's do a bus party.
Is there going to be a pole on the bus?
Helena. I gotta tell you, can I? Helena, shut your microphone off because you're falling off the chair. Good Lord. See what I have to put up with on Sunday Fun Days? I didn't even give her any alcohol. So anyhow, my students here at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, some of them are studying dance. But not just any dance. They're studying interesting dance. Dance moves. Twerking. All sorts of crazy stuff. And, believe it or not, they're taking pole dancing. Yep. So that's why Helena wants a pole on the bus, so she can practice her pole dancing. Yeah, this is what I have to put up with everybody.
You say you want a party. There's got the party's got to come to life even more so. But either way,
Listen,
I will take
we
a
got
party
dead
bus.
people riding on the bus with us. We got angels. We got ascended masters. We don't need a pole. No, we don't. All
We'll
right,
get some laser
enough of that
lights.
silliness.
That'll be cool.
All
for
right,
me.
everyone, are we ready for messages? You see, she just gets us off on a pole tangent.
We need some
Anyway, we're
giggles.
looking for a bus driver. We're looking to travel. If you would like me in a city near you, this is your homework. For now. I don't know if I have a bus, but we can still get there. I want you to email Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, spiritual. So Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. Sarah at SarahSpiritual.com. And tell me that you want me to come to your town, and we will come and do an event in your town. I'm ready. Are you ready? I think that would be great.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Of course, Helena can't come with me to every gig because
What?
she actually has another job. She doesn't get to just do her passion.
What?
She has a job.
What if I just leave?
Don't manifest that yet, Helena. Stop
Not
that.
yet. Not yet.
See, we got to watch our words. Everyone ready? All right.
I have a trigger warning here. This is about twin flames.
Twin flames.
Is it an actual thing? This is from RJ. Is twin flame an actual thing, and do I have one?
RJ, that is a great question, and you are going to send Sarah Spiritual off on her twin flame tangent. Back in the day, everyone talked about soulmates. Do you remember that? Soulmates. Now we find out that some most soulmates are not all that in a bag of chips. It's a little scary. Some soulmates are life lessons or balls and chain. I don't know. So the spiritual community has identified that there is indeed a twin flame. Let me give you the history on a twin flame. When we were created as a spark of light, before we assumed our physical vehicle, our physical body, we were one light. And that one light, that's why I sing the song, there's a light, there's a light. And our one light, beautiful light, split into two. This is how I know God has a sense of humor. And God said, you go that way, and you go that way. And throughout your life and throughout your days, the lights are changing on us. We're talking about twin flames, and the light just went out. So we've got all the twin flames moving in and out of life, shifting and changing, and dealing with different aspects of life in different lifetimes. And sometimes we meet, other times we meet as friends, we meet as maybe not such great friends, but every time we connect with our twin flame, so RJ, you do have a twin flame, everyone has a twin flame, it's the other piece of you. Kind of goes back to that Adam and Eve story, where they took the rib from one and made the other. Same story, it's just they had to relate it to physicality because they figured in the human mind we wouldn't understand. So this flame goes out and lives lives after lives after lives, and as you elevate in your spiritual consciousness and begin to fulfill the items, like your checklist of your human contract here on earth, in many embodiments, many lifetimes, and you ascend your consciousness to be at the fullest capacity of spiritual love, unconditional love and energy, then you meet your twin flame for the final time. So everyone's running around in this day and age saying, I met my twin flame. And it's interesting because yes, a lot of people are meeting their twin flame in this lifetime. This is a great question. But not as many people in this lifetime are meeting their twin flame as they think. It's just the new buzzword. And the buzzword is replacing the soulmate because everyone wants to have the other piece of you. They want that. And it will come in a lifetime and more than one lifetime. But the one reconnect you want is the one where you are at the same frequency so that you can reconnect and feel and experience what it was like to have that oneness. It's returning to the oneness of the other part of your energetic being before you return to the oneness of God. Best way I can describe. So some people in this world will have their twin flame come because they have passed through so many experiences in life and they are ready for that. Others will still dance with some soulmates, and not all soulmates are bad. We can have a lot of fun with a soulmate. So just be open for an equally vibrationally matched partner, and then you can never go wrong. Thank you for that question, RJ. That was a good one. I gave a mouthful, but I hope people learned from it. What else do we have here, Helena? Are you done playing with the lights now?
I think everything is in order.
Okay. Good question, RJ Cruz. Thank you so much. Who else do we have?
I want to go to, right here, Kia Johnson.
Kia Johnson.
She says, hi, Sarah. How do I find myself? I feel so lost.
If I had $1, darling, for every time someone told me they felt they were lost, particularly this year, I'd be really rich. Because I got to tell you, Kia, you're not alone. A lot of people are feeling lost, like they don't know where they belong. They don't know who they are. They don't know where they fit in anymore. It's what I've come to understand is that a lot of this is about the waking up process and realizing that we've been living our life to meet another's expectation. We've been living our life to follow society. We've been living our life because that's what is expected of us. And we didn't want to disappoint someone. And so then when we realize that we're not fulfilled, when we realize that most of what we've done in our life is not what made us happy, and we realize that we don't connect with anyone, we're not feeling that vibe with too many people, if anyone at all, and from the outside looking in, and this is the greatest illusion that the world portrays, including the humans on the planet, we look through our eyes at the illusion of what other people portray, and we, the person looking out, assume that they're happy. Don't assume. Some people are much better at putting on a better show. So then we feel disconnected because on the outside, looking in, other people look happy. Their lives seem to be moving along. Things seem to be connecting for them. Why not me? What's wrong? What am I doing? How do you find yourself? Great question. And your question, Kia, is a question for the masses here. Step 1, be in gratitude for the breath of life. Step 2, love yourself at wherever you are at this juncture in life. I love me. I love what I've accomplished thus far. I love what's around me. And if there's a lot you're not loving about yourself, which usually goes hand in hand with being lost, that's okay. Find one thing you love about yourself. It could be your hair, it could be your eyes, it could be your teeth, I don't know, fingernails, whatever. And focus on how much you love that. Because remember, we're in gratitude and appreciation. Now we're going to love ourselves. And then step out on the path of faith. Faith knows what you cannot see. So I love myself enough to have faith in a power greater than I, in a power that flows through me to open up my knowing as to where I belong and what is next for me. And step 4, Kia, is for you to find happiness and joy and beauty in simple things around you. Emphasis off of you, emphasis off the feeling lost. Focus on what you see that is beautiful. It could be a bird, a butterfly, a bunny rabbit, a frog, a kitten, a horse, a young baby in a carriage that's just so cute. You just want to squeeze their cheeks. Focus on something that brings forth a feeling of love and happiness and joy, a happy feeling. And then write down all you've accomplished thus far. And from there, write down what you did for you. And even if there's one thing, and for some of you there might not even be anything. Maybe you've done a lot for other people and you really have not done anything in your whole life that you can recall that was for you. But if you have one thing, look at that one thing you did for yourself, or those few things you did for yourself, and what is the commonality? What is the element within that that really feels like you? And then the next thing you write is, when do you remember being your happiest? Were you happy when you were a child? Were you happy dancing? Were you happy singing? Were you happy when you were out with a group of friends? Were you happy at a concert? Were you happy riding horseback? Were you happy just sitting alone in your room by yourself? Bring up those feelings. And then write down, in the moment of now, I am safe. I am one with the universe. I am one with the soul of me, the essence of me, the totality of me. And within my oneness is my knowing. And I am completely aligned with destiny. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to write down, no matter how crazy it may sound, 10 things that you would love to have happen or do or participate in a short period of time, say 3 years. Write down 10 things. And those 10 things, you're going to focus on the feeling of what it will be to have or be or experience those 10 things. And then every day, oh, here comes the word. Not everybody likes this word. You're going to meditate for just a few minutes. Meditate on the breath. Meditate on the joy. And in the silence and the peace, the inspiration, the whisper, the nudge will appear. And suddenly you will realize you're not lost at all. That you knew your way all along. You just got distracted by life. It's all there for you. Focus on what makes you happy, Kia. And then life will line up for you. And can I just see her question 1 minute, because I want to give her a timeline for herself personally. Mid-2020, you're going to have a much better sense of self, and now I'm going to spin you out, and I will tell you that 2022, you're on purpose, passion, mission, something that's making a difference for you, other people. You're in your purpose and your passion. So we are essentially looking at anywhere from 20 to 30 months from now. You are enmeshed in the complete experience and the joy of who you are, and you are beyond a shadow of a doubt living, doing, and being all you've come to be, with plenty of room to grow. Thank you, Kia, for a really great question. And really, everyone, let's thank Kia for that question, because it really served as a great teaching tool for all of us. So thank you for that question. And thank you, Helena, for picking that question.
Oh, yes.
Who else do we have here for us?
I want to go back. I want to go to Danielle Thomas. She just wanted to know if she's on the right path of healing and asking for no more surgeries.
They give me the number 3. I don't know if there's been 3 surgeries or they're talking about a third, Danielle, but I just feel that since 2017, it has been a difficult time for you. And I'm kind of tuning into energy. If some of you are wondering what I'm doing, I'm kind of doing my automatic writing and scribbling, kind of takes me down Danielle's path. And Danielle, this year is a lot of expansion for you, a deepening of understanding. And next year, 2020, clears out, closes out, puts you on the complete path of healing, and begins to close out all the bumps in the road of health and put you on a clearer platform, so that end of 2020 through 2028, we are in nice health and power and strength. So you are on the right path of healing. Remember, the body and you have the power to heal yourself. Seek the guidance of spiritual mentors and teachers, and of course the medical profession, because they do know what they need to recommend, and then you have to choose what best suits you. Thank you so much, Danielle Thomas, for your question. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Brittany Amber. She's just had someone come back into her life from 7 years ago. They have similar stories, and she's interested. Could this be a good connection for her, and what could happen from this?
Okay, and Brittany Amber, I don't know which birthday is yours.
I think that...
I think the second one. Brittany, if you're in the feed right now, can you tell me if your birthday is in December or January? Put that in the feed while I kind of do this for you.
January is her.
Okay, so 2. Actually, this person is really, last year I feel both they and you went through some tough times in the 2018 into 2019. Now you're both ready to clear out old energies. It is going to be a good connection. Is it a lifetime connection? It depends on what both of you have learned from that rough time you just went through. Because remember, in partnerships, we tend to project what we bring to the table of our past experiences, and we project it into the new relationship, thus tripping ourselves up. So we want to be very much aware of fully living, Brittany Amber, in the moment and getting to know each other on this new level of connectivity and expression of self, and the clearing of old energies to welcome in a new energy of love for both of you. But it's definitely a good experience. It's actually a necessity. Very important that this person has come back to your life. They've come for the right time and the right reason. So thank you, Brittany Amber, for your question. Who else do we have here?
Next, I want to go to Dawn Horvitz. She says,
Hi, Dawn.
please help me. I don't understand what's going on right now. Why am I seeing the things I'm seeing, and what's the purpose and reason for this? What do I need to do?
First of all, Dawn, one of the things they're telling me is that you're shifting and getting ready to work on some new vibrational patterns for career. You're shifting your consciousness. You're shifting what you do for a career, living, work. There's great movement in changing things. You're also opening up spiritually tremendously. You have an awareness. It's almost like you can look right through a person, look right through a situation. And your life is kind of turning into something that feels as if you're in the twilight zone at this moment. But Dawn, when I see you closing out this year, I feel a much more settled energy. I also feel that the energy of this disconnect that I see, this energy of what's seeming like madness, is all to sharpen your tools and to get you to learn to trust yourself, your intuition, and to see people and things for exactly who they are, not for the illusion that they want you to see. Your guides are very much with you, your angels are with you, and I actually feel as if you have spirit guides that are working with you and you're very aware of their energy and their connection. So thank you, Dawn, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
I am going to Marie Sandra Joseph next. She's asking, can you tell me when will my family and I find a new place to stay, and will my marriage get better?
Well, let's see here. I feel like your husband and your marriage, past 8 months have been very difficult for him. I actually feel like you feel like I don't even know who this man is that I married. It's really been trying, very trying for you. I feel a lot of that has to do with the stress, financial concerns, the worry, the everything feeling out of control in your own personal life. Things will get better in the marriage. Things will get better in the new place to stay that I see coming for you. Your family will find it. I just don't feel like the finances and everything is lined up perfectly for you, Marie Sandra Joseph, for everything to connect yet. But when I take you into the month of November and I kind of bring you to the end of November, I feel like that opens up a new opportunity for residents. Wherever you are now feels very restricted, tough, tied in, and I'm not feeling as if there's a sense of comfort, a sense of safety there. So this is going to shift and change as we close out this year. End of November opens up that opportunity. Look for that. Ask the universe to supply you with other ways for finances to come to you, because there's a new opportunity coming for money. Thank you so much, Marie Sandra Joseph, for your question. Who else do we have here?
Next, I want to go to Miriam Fig. She needs to ask if she's leaving the job at the clinic is for her highest good. The environment there has become very negative and draining for her. Do you see her finding a good job and being okay financially?
I do see you finding a good job, and I do see the move. I feel as if this has actually been weighing on your spirit, on your soul, Miriam Fig, and you're feeling sick, drained, disconnected. It's making you ill. It's not allowing you to sleep. It's not just a negative environment, it seems hostile. And I feel like people are pointing fingers and you don't feel like you can shine your light the way you would best like to. You will find another job. You will not make the move until there's another job in place, another job that, because of your credentials, you will be able to receive higher level income. This clinic that you're at is going through a lot of changes as well, which has everyone on edge. And that's also bringing out the worst in the personalities. So we want to be sure, Miriam Fig, that you secure something that is a higher level, higher paying. Begin to look, it is for the highest good for you to make the change, and you will make that change by the close of this year. Set your intention, have no fear, and see the universe bringing you a job, because everything works out for you even better than where you are now. And do not focus on the angst and the anxiety, because you can't get from where you are in that environment to what you ultimately would like to create. So ideally, we want to focus on what it is we desire, what we know we're worthy of, and not feeling and disconnect and be the impersonal observer of the madness that is at your job. Thank you so much, Miriam Fig, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here?
I want to go to Joy Christina Wright. She says, much love and light to you. She's got a relationship question. Is he really done with me, or is this happening in a positive way to move forward into our next chapter?
You know, I will call your partner the dance away lover. the dance in, the dance out, the dance in, the dance out. Emotionally unavailable, but then they're hotter than hot, and then they're chilly and chilly, like an ice cream cone, and we never really know what's going on. They are too caught up in themselves and what they want to really be focused on the interest of the best interest of the relationship. Will he come back? Well, he's a little fickle. He gets a little uncomfortable. He's in love with the energy that you bring, and he's never felt so good as when he's with you. But he feels like there's things out there that he's missing, and he doesn't know what he wants. Is he really done? I don't really want you to give your power away like that. It would be best, Spirit said, if you decide what you want. And if you decide that you feel that he is the energy that is a vibrational match for you, then hold the space for him to do what he needs to do within self so he can come back as you desire for a better movement of the next chapter. But I will say to you that there's a part of you that knows that it's very challenging for him to come and sustain the vibration necessary to bring you the joy and the compassion. You're in love with the potential of who you know he can be and the aspects that he's shown you that are fully present, but there's the bigger picture of what you imagine for him, and he can't quite wrap his head around it yet. Hold that vision for him in his greatest, fullest energy, and trust that the answer will come soon. For now, he is done. Give him his space. And if there's truly a love, love will lead him back within the next 3 months. And then from there we decide if he can or cannot stay. A little more time on this, and then you will know for sure, my dear. Thank you so much for your question. Great questions we've got going on here, everyone. Thank you so much.
When we get people to ask something other than any message, it's always a good time.
It's always a good time. Yeah, any message. I could say any message. We got a whole bunch of messages. But we want the message that's really going to assist you on your path at this time. That's so to your advantage, so much. Who else do we have?
I want to go to... we're going to go to Carmen Lopez.
Carmen Lopez.
She needs to know.
She's in New York, I think, yes? I think she's in New York.
I don't know where she's at. Carmen, where are you?
Brooklyn, somewhere there.
She needs to know, should she wait till Keith makes up his mind?
Keith? Good Lord. That guy's lost in his own mind. Good Lord. We're going to wait for that? I don't even know if he has a roadmap. Carmen. Keith. Whatever Keith came out of from before, and I know you feel a real cool connection with Keith, and that's why you're like, oh, do I wait? I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to sit here waiting, twirling my hair like, oh, la la, where's Keith? Hello, Keith. Come in, Keith. I know you feel as if there's a connection, but Keith has a lot of figuring out to do. I'm not going to tell you to wait. Spirit's not going to tell you to wait. We're going to tell you to go about your business. If and when Keith pops back up, then you decide if you're ready to take him. But life is not meant to be waited in this case, my dear. He's lost in his head. Still digging through some old memories, some old experiences. And Carmen Lopez, you have enough old experiences of your own that you've dug through. You don't need to go picking through anybody else's bag of bones. We're not waiting for him. Next. I like him. Good guy.
Thank you.
Just not going to find his way.
Next.
Next.
Thank you.
Next. Next.
I'm dancing.
You're out, Keith. We're opening up for new stuff.
I got another relationship
And I'm going to say
question.
something about relationships too, energetically. And I'll say this to Carmen, I'll say this to everyone. I see Iris. Thank you, Iris, for joining us too. People feel, they feel it. Helena and I, we've seen this happen. We know this for a fact. When you say, I am done, and you say it to yourself, call up your spirit guides and your angels, you go, I'm done with crazy. I am so done with crazy, I'm not doing this anymore. The minute you say you're done, I don't care how far away they are, logistically or emotionally, they're like, oh, I don't feel them connected to me anymore. I lost my power. Then they're like, you lost that love and feeling. Whoa, love and feel. And then they're like, and now they're gone. And suddenly they come looking for you. You ever notice that? It could be someone who's your ex for 2 years, and you finally just got done clearing all the old energy. You realized what you needed to realize. You're not thinking about them anymore. You're not dreaming about them. You're not crying over them anymore. You're cool with it. Suddenly, you look at your phone. Shoot! 2 years later, you're calling. We're done. I notice that when you pull away energetically, people try to reattach because they've been sucking your energy, people, all along. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back. Next.
Iris wants to know what Jay feels towards her.
Okay, so Iris. Oh my goodness, Iris 527. Iris, I like those numbers. Don't tell, Helena.
What?
Don't tell.
I don't even know what just happened, so I won't say anything.
Helena's lost in her little head. I think she hit herself on the pole, last pole dancing class. Okay, so let's see. Did you just put that together yet, Helena? Or are you still thinking about that?
I was actually distracted by the comments over here. I was trying
All
to
right,
see.
so I can tell you that he does have feelings for you. I do feel that he's a little caught up in trying to get something together for career and work and get himself in a better place. There's something he wants to secure for himself or trying to get something lined up. So that's really a little more where his focus is, but I do feel a connection between the two of you. So move forward in this connection. And I'm going to tell you, Iris, give of yourself and be who you are, but don't give too much. Sometimes you give too much, Iris, and we need to keep some for us. Don't be giving it all away. Just let him come to you. It works beautifully that way. All right, Iris, thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have here?
Next, we are going to Natasha Monique Allen. Will there be a change for me into the move to Atlanta? And I believe she also had a concern about her daughter as well. But I did not get the daughter's birth date.
Natasha Monique Allen. There is change coming for you. I feel as if interesting. Whenever SarahSpiritual says interesting, get ready. I do feel a change coming for you with this movement in Atlanta, but I also feel like you don't have everything lined up the way for the best outcome. So you might want to check the plans and what you have in place so that everything falls together smoothly with ease and grace. Don't push things to happen. Don't push outcomes. Let them unfold a little more gently for yourself. That will make for a much better experience for you. All right, my dear? Thank you so much for your question. Who else do we have?
I want to go to Miss Terry Coretta. She says, wow, just had a flood in my home. Feels like it is my cue to reset the energy in my home. Yes?
Terry, there's an old song. I'm going to wash that guy right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. You're washing everything away. Yes, it is a perfect reset. Very inconvenient, though, I must say. And it's time for you to clear out old energies. And it's very inconvenient. This I get. But I also know that a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people. I know I even experienced some things with water this past year. A lot of people are getting water issues, things with water. Things are bubbling up. Things are clearing, washing away. Things are being stopped up and we're not in our flow. And then they're exploding because we're not allowing things to move. And so in our resistance of not wanting change, things have to flood, explode, open up, become clogged. So we're forced to go in and do the work and get a little dirty. So yes, Terry, exactly right. It's time to do a reset, a revamp. Highly inconvenient. I know that. We send you much love, light, and healing through this uncomfortable experience, but it is happening for a reason, and allow it to wash everything that doesn't serve you. People, places, and things, experiences, done. We are washing down and clearing up. I got a new attitude. Okay, Terry, thank you so much. Who else do we have?
Next, I want to go to Joe Thorne. He says, Sarah, I'm dreaming a lot lately, and there appears to be a recurring theme. Can you bring me any clarity on what is being communicated?
Well, Joe, I also feel that the connection to the loved ones on the other side, you're feeling a connection with the loved ones as well. And your dreams that you're dreaming is really clearing out old energies, forgiving of self, forgiving of others, and allowing you to believe it's possible to move forward and that you can be everything that you have desired to be. And healing experiences. Your dreams are really set to heal you and clear your energy moving forward. Ask the 4 archangels to be with you before you go to bed. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Michael to be present at the 4 corners, one in each corner of your bed, to seal off the energy so the experiences will up level for you in the dream state, and that you will make progress in the etheric realm so that you can move forward and have progress in the physical life. Thank you so much, Joe Thorne, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have?
We have a new question from a new person, from Lotus Williams.
Welcome, Lotus.
She's asking if her daughter will ever be in her life again.
So it's interesting because your daughter has been going through a rebirthing of herself, and she is rarely wrong, your daughter, so she has difficulty in letting go of things. And yes, she will be in your life again. It is most likely going to take us into the end of 2020 to 2021. That which she believes to be the truth will become revealed to not be true. Her sense of feelings, her interpretation of experiences. So through her own experiences, nothing tragic, but through her own experiences, she will understand. She does not understand what it is like to be you. She doesn't understand the whole story behind the circumstances and conditions that created this divide. So she will be back. And for you, my dear, what I see for you at this time is that you are in a personal love year, personal power. It's a time of loving yourself, embracing who you are, forgiving yourself, and having compassion for yourself and others, and allowing others to be without judgment, knowing that everything is going to work out. You and your daughter have a past life together, so we are also ironing out a lot of karmic entanglements in this lifetime, and so that created an even deeper rift. So do the work within self, go into self, love self, nurture your own inner being, your own inner child, and also talk to your daughter. For those of you who are separated from someone and you want to have a connection with them, maybe there's a disagreement, a disconnect, bad vibes, a misunderstanding, separation. See yourself sitting across from them, much like I'm sitting across from all of you from my camera. And see your soul self talking to them, and tell them everything you would love to tell them as if they were really there in front of you. But if you drop down in your heart, don't think it from your mind, feel it from your heart, feel it from the center of your being, clear that solar plex, allow your heart, the heartbeat, to be the rhythm that becomes the lips of the words, and have your heart open and say, I love you. Have your heart say what you would desire them to know, so that we can mend the fences of this divide, so that we can be rejoined in a higher vibration without judgment or pointing fingers, and without anyone ever really having to say, you were right, I was wrong. Just let it be. Thank you so much, Lotus. Welcome to our group. We hope you continue to follow us here on Sundays, and every Wednesday we are always on from 5 to 8 p.m. for the radio show on WWNN. We'll pop the link in the feed so that everyone knows where to find us every Wednesday. We answer questions in the feed and live on the radio. you get to call in there. Thank you so much, Lotus. Welcome to our family. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Okay, what do you got for me, Helena?
And some brothers, because there's some guys in here too.
Yes, I got my sisters and my brothers with me. Yes, indeed.
I want to go to Rowena Put. She says, can you tell me what was happening yesterday with me when I was in my bedroom? I believe she was feeling some energy of helpful energies.
Mm-hmm. You've been going through a tremendous energetic up-leveling. I feel it like here in the right side of your body. I feel the energy moving. I feel as if we were elongating the spine, opening up the chakra energy. And I feel as if you were connecting with higher vibrational beings and guides that are infusing you with a higher frequency so that you can adapt to this shift in the planetary energy. And also, I feel like your dreams, Rowena Putt, will become much more vivid. You'll be more connected, and you'll have more deja vu and instant intuition knowings. And this is going to be a very powerful time for you. So you are perfectly protected and sealed, and we had a magnificent up-leveling. So thank you so much, Rowena, for your Facebook question. How's everybody doing here? Good to see everybody.
I have a great question from Tawny Key.
Yes.
She says she was wondering what her spiritual gift to the world is and what is the best way she can serve.
Tawny Key, there's so many things that you can do. You are the jack of many trades, my dear, and I feel as if you are very gifted, intuitive, you're very connected to the angels, and you are the person who is an excellent connector in communication, and that your gift is to inspire others through anything having to do with words, sense of feeling that is communicated, musical communication. The energy of music is very powerful around you. In a past life, I see that you were a performer, you were on the stage, you were singing, you were a communicator then. I actually want to put you several lifetimes on a stage communicating. So this is a lifetime that is going to allow you to open up and show others your beauty, which is magnificent, your truth, and allow them to feel safe around you, to tap into their beauty so that they can shine their light. You are the light of the lighthouse that shines the way for others to find their light and come out of the darkness. That is your gift. You can articulate it in so many different ways, but communication is going to be a powerful tool for you on this journey. Thank you, Taniki, for your question. I think we need to get ready to do some healing.
Yeah, I think we need some healing.
I think a lot of people need healing just from the questions that I'm seeing. I feel like we need to heal the energy. And I have some beautiful pendulums here too.
Ooh, are we going to clear with the pendulum?
We're going to clear with the pendulums too.
Yes.
And these are beautiful pendulums we have available at my center. I absolutely love these. I just took the price off of this one though, so that's not good.
We'll have to redo that.
I guess we didn't do a good job when we did it, Helena, the first time. She's like, no, Sarah, we didn't do a good job.
We did our best, though.
We did our best. You see, this is why I delegate certain things, everyone, because I don't always do a good job with some of these things.
I love that citrine one, though. It's so
okay, but I'm trying to secure
so
the rondite, I think it is.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. How beautiful are you? And then we have the citrine. So this is absolutely beautiful. So we're going to take these pendulums and we're going to start to clear the energy. And we're going to ask that everyone take a nice breath. We're going to do some sound healing as well, but we're going to open up with the pendulums, and I'm going to start these pendulums at the top of the spiritual being within you. And we're going to clear the energy. And we're going to balance the energy. So we are going to clear to the right, removing and clearing away from us. When we go to the clockwise energy, I am removing energy from you. So just feel the energy of the pendulum clearing. And as we remove, we're going to bring in the energy to bring in the positive energy. So we're going to see that they're actually going two different ways here. So one is clearing and one is bringing. Out with the old, everyone, in with the new. So this is so beautiful. So we are picking up momentum here. So it's touching upon everyone's energy. So we're going to do some clearing. Take a nice breath, and as we do this, we're going to bring in a beautiful blazing white light that is infused with gold flecks. We're going to spiral around this white light, this magnificent purple energy, and this purple energy is going to transform, transmute everything that is less than divine perfection. And as we clear this energy and we bring in new energy, we are open to new experiences. We release old experiences that no longer serve us, and we are open. We got a lot of clearing going on here. My clearing one is very busy, so we're going to allow it to clear. Feel the energy opening up in the energy. There we go. I'm going to bring it to a close here. And then we're going to recalibrate. And as we recalibrate, we're going to have the energy going back and forth, realigning you to the chakra. See how it just automatically is doing that for me? Back and forth. We're going back and forth, realigning all the energy. This is through the help of my guides, my angels, my spirit guides, master teachers. We are clearing, realigning. And we're going to focus on manifesting. And then we're going to begin to bring the energy to us. We're going counterclockwise now. And that counterclockwise energy, don't I have them so well trained? And we're going to go counterclockwise and we're going to bring in. So at this moment in time, I want you to focus on everything you want to bring in. Bring in, bring in, bring in, bring in. There we go. Clearing is done. We are bringing in and manifesting. Ooh, they're hitting each other now. No fighting, pendulums. What's up? Okay, and we're clinging in, bringing in, bringing in, bringing in. Perfect. And now we're going to come to stop here. Oh, beautiful. All right, we're going to use our singing bowl now. We're going to open up. We're going to use some sound for all of you in this manifestation process. Here we go. And then I have a question for all of you. So I need your input on something. You're all going to help me decide what I'm going to use for an event. So I need your help. I love this singing bowl. I love the pattern in the singing bowl. It's a beautiful singing bowl we have here. We're going to invite the angels in to bring us healing. Archangel Michael for protection, Archangel Raphael for healing, Uriel for our enlightenment, and Archangel Gabriel to give us the divine intuition and messages of all. Feel the vibration of my voice. Take it into your cells of your body. Take a nice breath. I I am peace. I am that I am. I am beauty. I am that I am. I am one with God. I am that I am. I am all I am that I am. I am. I am. I am. Feel the energy. Bring it into your body. Allow it to clear out everything that's going on in the body that is misaligned, realigning you to your divine oneness, your divine connection, all that you are. And so it is. Divine essence, divine being, divine love, divine light. You are. I am. Say, I am. I am that I am. I am the totality of all that I am. I am the magnificence that I am. I am. Go ahead, put I am in the feed. I am. I am. I am. Kimberly Barber, I saw your question in the feed as I looked over. Focus on some of the things we shared today. You will become less scattered. The advice I gave as to how to not feel lost. Use some of the grounding exercises that I started with today. And use this vibratory pattern we created with my voice so that you can center yourself and see clearly what it is you want. And I say that to any and all of you who are feeling scattered, out of sorts, lost, uncertain as to what comes next. Just trust the universe has everything lined up perfectly for you. I believe you can do it. Do you believe? Have the faith and believe anything is possible. Now, I need your help. Are you ready? I have a big event coming up. December 13th, I'm opening up for Vanilla Ice. Yeah, ice, ice, baby, I know. I've been doing this now for the past few years. It's a beautiful Winterfest event here in sunny South Florida. And I am one of the headline acts. I'm so excited. And I have to decide what songs I'm going to sing. So in the feed, I'll take a look at them later. If you would, give me some suggestions. What would you love for Sarah Spiritual to sing? I do believe I get to sing 2 pieces. In the past, I have sung Santa Baby. I have sung Silent Night. I have sung I'll Be Home for Christmas. I have sung Walking in a Winter Wonderland. And I have sung Alleluia. And a lot of people every year want me to sing Alleluia. You know that song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this, the 4th, the 5th, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled cry, composing Alleluia. We do that. We've always got Silent Night. Then we could throw into the mix, Oh, Holy Night. The possibilities are endless, but they need my song selections by tomorrow. I told them I had an event this past weekend. They stretched it. Since I'm a returning performer, they said, oh, Sarah Spiritual will give you a little more time to figure it out. Well, guess what? Tomorrow morning, I've got to submit my songs, and I'm no closer to a decision. What would you like to hear me sing? And how many of you would like to come to Wellington, Florida at the Equestrian Field and see me perform. It's a free family event. I would love to have you there. Are you going to come and cheer me on? What better time to visit sunny South Florida than December 13th? It's a Friday. I would love to have you join me. Thank you everyone for your feedback. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what everybody, oh, Joe Thorne says, oh come, Emmanuel. Carolina says, oh, Holy Night, Silent Night. Isabel Dobson, are you coming from the UK to see me perform? Then I can do Silent Night. Let's get you here. Come hang with us. We have a really, Helena's like, come hang with us. We had a really good time last time.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, we've had a booth. And we stopped doing that last year. And it was so much more fun for me because I was doing readings, and then I got up and I sang, and then I went back and did readings. And I said, wait a minute. I'm in Christmas land here. I don't want to work.
Mm-hmm.
So we had fun. Did we have wine? I think we even had wine.
We had
a
wine.
really good time.
We went to a food truck.
We went to the food truck. We ate. I can't eat until after I get done singing, so they make me starve until I sing.
The vocal cords need to be the right way.
Yes. But there was an opera singer in America Got Talent, Iman, and she was saying how she eats vanilla frosting before she goes to sing. Plain vanilla frosting. And it reminded me of when I used to be in my shows, in my musicals, I used to eat Twinkies. Now I think, oh my God, why would I eat that before I sang? I would eat Twinkies before I sang. There was something about the sugar and the taste. So I was thinking Iman, this beautiful 10-year-old opera singer, if you did not see her on America's Got Talent, look for her on YouTube. She did an amazing job for 10-year-old, and then she turned 11 towards the end of the competition. But amazing. There was some amazing young talent on America's Got Talent, and I was so excited for all of them. But I'm excited if you come see me, and I'm grateful that you always come visit me on Sunday Fun Day. And we're going to put up in the feed, hopefully they can pop it up quickly, if you believe that I'm of service to you here on Sunday Fun Days. You know, we don't push or ask for anything, but we would like, if you are kind, to give us a donation. If it means a lot to you that we show up here every Sunday, and we're here on Wednesdays, most Sundays, some Sundays we have other obligations, but every Wednesday we're available to you, I would love if you contribute to what we have to do to keep things going so we can continue to offer free messages for all of you. So if you can, click the link and make a donation. Pay it forward so that we can continue to be of service to everyone all across the nation, all across the world, because we are all in this together. And together we are making a difference for ourselves personally, for our group, and then energetically sending the energy out to shift the consciousness of all mankind. So I thank you so much for joining us. I do hope you visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com. If you'd love a personal session with me, click the link, General Reading. We'll connect through phone, Skype, or in person here in West Palm Beach. I absolutely would love to have you join us. Thank you so much for sharing time and space with me. As always, it's been a blast. Happy fall equinox. Get ready, everyone. We are clearing out the old energy. I got a new attitude. And we are going to reap the harvest of all the energy that we've been building up throughout this 2019 year. And whatever doesn't serve you, let it fall to the ground, people, because we are going straight ahead, all movement forward. 2020, here we come. We're ready. It's going to be the best second half of the year yet. Thank you. God bless you all. Good night. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
The sun begins to set and close out the day, and the moon begins to rise. It says hello as the sun says goodbye. The birds ride the wind they're just cruising by, singing a song or two for you and I. The ocean meets the sand and whispers to it too, come dance with me and lose yourself deep in the sea. Oh, the world, it works so beautifully together. Oh, the world, it seems in harmony. Why can't you and I live together in harmony? The butterfly emerges from deep within the cocoon. It was hiding for a while, getting ready to show its beauty and change. The winds begin to blow and dance with the trees and twirl the leaves around as they dance in the sunlight. The rain, it begins to fall and everything washes off, all shiny and new, just like me and you. When we were once born, the world is there together as one. The world is there together in harmony. Why can't we live together and understand who we are? Why do wars make us better when we feel like we are hurt? Why can't we love one another and give it all a chance to die?